Hey guys, Jonathan Flood here for JamSports Runner, jamsports.org. Back again for a second time today to do a couple things. One, I am going to post a link to my description, or link in the description for my Twitter, JamSports8829. Please, guys, I would be more than happy to have you guys follow me and interact with me during sporting events and stuff like tonight's MLB games and NFL games and college football games and stuff. I do tweet during that stuff. So I would love to have you guys just interact with me and have fun with me there with that stuff. And so please do that. Speaking of sports, I didn't realize this until just a little bit ago, so I was kind of in a hurry trying to get it ready, trying to get it going. The NHL starts tonight. I was so lost in baseball and everything else that I forgot that the NHL starts tonight. Therefore, you know what that means? We have NHL picks we have to make. So let's make them. Of course, we started picking NHL last year. I'm going to do a lot like I've done with college football and stuff. I have the record from last year. I'm going to have a lifetime record and an overall record. So last year, I was fairly pleased. For those of you who followed along with me last year, I struggled in hockey for a good part, probably the good first half of the season was a big struggle. But we did come up. I did set goals. I did meet my goals. My goal was to get to 400 wins on the year. I got to 407. So I was pleased with that. 407 wins, 336 losses is the overall from last year and the lifetime as well. Of course, since it's just been 1 year of picking, I'm going to come right out and tell you guys, I'm probably not going to dominate to begin with. I'm probably going to stumble out of the gate again, but here we go. Here we go. Philadelphia and Boston are going to kick things off tonight. That game can be seen on Versus. I'm going to go with Boston, starting their Stanley Cup championship defense off right with a victory. Montreal and Toronto. This is the one that I was a little shaky about. I'm going to go with the Maple Leafs. Pittsburgh and Vancouver. I'm going to go with the Penguins to beat Vancouver, but shaky there too. Alright, but the NHL picks aren't the only thing I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to talk about Brett Favre and the comments that he made about Aaron Rodgers. I want to start off by saying this. Here's what I actually think happened in this situation, in this instance. Here's what I think happened. I think it turned into he was trying to say something nice, but he was trying to say something nice, but he didn't know when to shut up, so then he just kind of started talking in circles. I think is what it really amounted to. It was a 55-second, bite that he had, and there was just Colin Cowherd, on ESPN radio, Colin Cowherd, he counted 9 backhanded comments. 9 backhand comments in that 55-second bite. And I'm just pretty much going to talk a little bit about what he said. Essentially, what he said was the one I think that bothers a lot of people the most is he said that Rodgers fell in to the right situation. You don't fall into the right situation in football at quarterback. You just don't do it. And Favre himself should know that. Before Favre came in, when Don Majkowski was quarterback for the Packers were junk. I believe, I want to say, and I could be wrong, I believe they went like 4-12 the year before Favre came in. Then the year Favre did come in after Majkowski went down with that injury. When Majkowski went down with the injury, the Packers were 1-2. Favre came in, they went 8-5. So, and then the next year with the same players, 9-7 in the playoff win the next year. So it's not that you fall into the right situation. You don't fall into the right situation. The quarterback makes the team. The team does not make the quarterback. The team helps the quarterback. Yes, football, all sports are team efforts, but without a quarterback, you cannot do anything. Look at the Colts. Colts have Manning out for the year. Yes, they played Tampa Bay hard last week. I called for them to win. They didn't. I'm calling for them to win again this week. They should beat the Chiefs. I think they will. They're at home. I like the Colts' chances. But that'll be for tomorrow's preview. But so you need a good quarterback, and you need a good quarterback to go with that good team. Favre didn't fall into the right situation, and neither did Rodgers. Favre also said that he's not surprised that Rodgers won the Super Bowl because he got to sit back and watch and learn. So basically what he's saying there is, because of me, Rodgers won the Super Bowl. And no. I mean, Favre, you need to get yourself out of the spotlight. Go back to Mississippi. Stay on your tractor. We have all had it with you in the spotlight. Here's what I think it is. And this comment right here is going to get me so much crap. But I think Favre is scared. Favre is worried that he will be forgotten in Green Bay because Favre is worried that Rodgers is going to shatter all of his records. All of his Packer records. And you know what? I think he will. Except for maybe the interception one. Hope Rodgers doesn't try that one. Anyway, so Favre's comments were way out of line. Shut up. You're not playing anymore. Rodgers is just fine without you. And then he said, here's the big thing. Favre contradicted himself. He said that he knew that the 2007 team that he played on had potential. He knew that. He saw that. So he knew that they were going to win a Super Bowl because they're the same guys. No, they're not the same guys. They're not. James Starks was not on that team. Jordy Nelson was not on that 2007 Packers team. They're not the same guys. Here's the thing that Favre said. Favre said in the interview that he did on the radio that day ago that the 2007 Packer team was the greatest football team he ever played on. Beep, 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 beep. Back up a little bit. In 2009, Favre said that the 2009 Vikings were the greatest team, was the greatest football team that he ever played on. So once again, contradicting, trying to get Packer fans to be okay with his comments, trying to back off and trying to make Packer fans be okay with him. No. I do have one more quick thing. I wasn't going to rant about it, and I just decided I'm going to really, really quickly. Hank Williams Jr., his song, his Monday Night Football intro, Pull will happen no more. They've parted ways. Good. I'm glad. Because, yes, you have freedom of speech. For those of you who don't know what happened, to my understanding, Hank Williams Jr. likened President Barack Obama to Hitler, or made some sort of reference to Obama and Hitler, and that was just plain old stupid. Anybody who makes references to Hitler and stuff still to this day is an idiot. But man, he is mad. Hank Williams Jr. is mad. Well, what about free speech? And I'm going to get a lot of that. Well, what about free speech? Yeah, you have free speech. You do have freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. But when you are a public figure, or anybody for that matter, you do not have freedom from consequences. There has to be consequences for when you make stupid actions. That's exactly what happened here. In this case, ESPN is right in pulling the Williams thing, and Hank Williams Jr. is wrong for being pissed about it. So that is going to do it for me. This is a long video. It's going to take a while to upload, but oh well. Yeah, that is going to do it for me. I am Jonathan Left for JM Sports 100, jmsports.org. I'll see you guys later. Peace. I'll be back one more time today with a little bit of a channel update. Probably not until tonight, though.